Charles, we just went over Rio Rancho Las Cruces. Quick word on that. Rio Rancho shuts out Las Cruces in the second half.
Crazy.
Stops the reign of the defending two-time champs and moves on to the semis.
Hey, they played with a lot of pride because that lone run by Mulliner surely was a touchdown any other night, and the Rams really took pride in their defense because everyone hustled on the play, brought them down, and as you mentioned, they turned the ball over. They keep the shutout going.
El Dorado played Cibola on Saturday afternoon. The Eagles had 23 days off since their last game, so a little shaky to start, right? There's a sack from behind on fourth down. Jacob Smith with the play. And look, Cibola tried to get some things going. Oscar Chapman had a monster game again. We thought he would as Chapman gets to the outside, but the Cougars eventually turn it over on downs as well, Charles. So does anybody want to score in this one? Already in the second quarter, no score. Here's a little screen, and that's Caleb Amber. And Caleb Amber is going to take this 56 yards to the house. El Dorado, 7-0.
We had a much anticipated defensive battle, right? You're right. No, as you mentioned,
a lot of weird
low-scoring game. And right here, I mean, out of character right here. So Blair Manley, known for being short-handed, being strong with the ball, tough run right here, but he's gonna
Whoa, calm down there,
cough that up, fumble by Manley, and El Dorado has the ball. They're in striking position. Now Cibola's in trouble. You give Gentry and the team a short field, as you see here, the celebration, celebrate good times come on, and Gentry right here, he's gonna find Tanner Holcomb right down the middle. Gentry, he started to heat up. You could see it. You could start to see him getting comfortable as the game was going on. And Jace Jackson, another weapon. A nice little
big
easy throw for Gentry.
So you think they're rolling, right? You think El Dorado's all over it. They lead it 14-0 at this point. Cibola.
Game over, right?
Yeah, I mean, you get Tanner Helton to the outside. He'll do a little reverse out of bounds. Cibola's defense then came to play. Jacob Smith, INT, and Jacob Smith's going to take it to the house because nobody could ever catch him, right? No. Look at this. Zach Gentry hustle down the sideline. Got him. And that's big time because El Dorado about to go in at the end of the half.
So big
they
time
get a penalty. A couple of plays later, Garcia heaves one towards the end zone. It's knocked away, and so El Dorado maybe catches a big break. That's a turnover.
They call it a major break because, as you mentioned, Jacob Smith, playmaker all year, and Gentry catching him from behind. But right here, Oscar Chapman. The Cougars, they said we're going to stick to what we think can work, and that's run the ball. Run the ball. Oscar Chapman, nice run. Got a block out front. Thought he did. They caught him right here. Sets him up in great field position. Right, they're going to score. 14-0. The momentum's going. Give it to Chapman, right? Give it to Chapman. And I think I got a cold. Coughs it up again.
My goodness.
Fumbles.
You can't do that.
Oh, my goodness. So now, Cibola squanders a chance to get within striking distance. 14-0, El Dorado recovers. But Sam Garcia, basically a linebacker,
to the fourth
quarterback.
Quarter, too.
All the way to fourth.
Ooh,
Garcia,
look at that
nice
block.
See the block took my man out. Garcia to the house. Touchdown. We have a game, Adam.
Yeah, Cibola likes to keep things interesting. They've had struggling with extra points all year. No, that's no good off the upright. So it's 14-6. We talked about turnovers. Little turnovers like this.
Oh, my goodness.
Cibola Cougars going to come out with a rock. 10-10 to play in the fourth quarter. You see it's still a one-possession game. So what does Sam Garcia do? He goes to his guy, Ray Garza. Look at the touch pass, and that's 6 on the board. You got to go for 2 now, Charles.
You got to go for 2. 5 minutes left in the game. You don't know if you're going to get the ball back. And right here, 2-point conversion. Give it to Chapman on outside, little screen.
We're tied up.
Gutsy call. Now right here, Gentry. Now he's going to take the game over. This is why he's going to Texas. Nice runs outside, finds his man, strikes down the middle. Everything set up. Cibola's being aggressive, and Dawson with a great call right here. Reverse, and watch Gentry, the big fella out front with the block. Nice. They're rolling.
Get out in front, block. He makes tackles on interceptions, and he finishes games off. That's a 3-yard touchdown run. 21-14, the final score. The El Dorado Eagles, shaky in a wild turnover festival, get it done. Cibola might have owned this game. They beat themselves.
Yes,
I feel like they've got to be losing sleep still.
Boy, they coughed the ball up at the 1. Manley fumbles. There's some Those are two big-time turns. They can score towards the end of the half, and they don't get any points out of it. You go down 14-0.
We'll talk about these quarterfinals more in the semifinals coming up. Let's go to our top 10 plays of the week now, though.
Drop that beat.
Yes. So I'll tell you what. As you see these top 10 plays roll, it's the Marty Sy State Farm top 10 plays of the week, Charles. I was very impressed with Cibola, though. The things that the Cougars did to get where they're at.
I agree.
I mean, I just, great season. We'll talk about the Cougars more, but let's get to 10. I'll start. You know I'll start. At number 10, it's my guys, the Rio Rancho Rams. And Easton Brewer going to fire it to Matt Jackson. One-handed grab.
That should have been higher.
Richard Tripp on the call of that one.
And right here, we're going to have Garcia, of course, leading the drive. Steps back. He's going to find that big target. But nice touch to Ray Garza. Touchdown. This brings the game within 2. Now we got a game.
Well, number 8, Charles. We know how good
Ellis set to go again.
Cam Miller was, but Sam Ellis steps in for him. Look at that strike to Elias Reynolds. Las Cruces loses to Rio Rancho.
And at 7, he's been doing this all year. Yeah. Javon Jones.
This play, too, right in this area. They love this play.
He's the playmaker. Out of the backfield, in the receiving field, he can do it all. Nice catch and grab, touchdown. Javon Jones at 7.
Well, El Dorado struggled to score, but this was the right play dialed up by Charlie Dotson. A little simple screen pass. Caleb Amberg, he can take a nap on the 40, wake up on the 30, and stumble into the end zone. That's 6 on the board in El Dorado.
Talk about calling a perfect play. They blitzed everyone. There was no one out there to stop them. At play number 5, we're going to have Mr. Marcus Montoya, the tight end. He's going to show some wheels. The big fella strides it out, gets a block, cuts inside, cuts outside, touchdown on Yate. They were leading going into halftime.
They lose, though, because of this man right here, Charles. He did it all game. Noah Hill, 29 yards. The block out in front, and Pierre Wills. La Cueva all over it.
And right here, your guys.
Yep.
Your guys.
There you go.
Not our guys, but your guys.
As long
Number
as you understand
3,
that.
Rio Rancho Rams. Easton Brewer says, man, I have weapons. I'm going to use them. I can go to Jackson. I can go to Patterson. You know what? I'm going to go to Miguel Barreras right over the middle. Missed tackle by Cruces. Barreras to the house. Rio Rancho cruises in the second half.
Have I talked about Noah Hill yet, Charles?
Who again?
Noah Hill had 3 touchdowns in this quarterfinal, maybe the player of the week. Check it out, Bo Kuliath going to buy some time.
Nice.
Noah Hill, he could have took a nap on the 30-yard line, woke up on the 20, and then stumbled in on this dive right here. Touchdown. La Cueva
And
wins
right
it.
here, play number 1, Cibola struggling, turning the ball over, needing to get something going. The big fella himself, Sam Garcia, says, I'm going to take it upon myself to get the team back into this game. Good, look at the block by Chapman. He blew that guy
out of the way.
Chapman, nice block. Garcia, nice run. Cibola, play number 1, Sam Garcia. We see you.
Well, there it is, and we'll talk about it a little bit more now. The Cougars fail that turnover by Oscar Chapman on the 1-yard line, maybe the difference in the game. El Dorado looks sluggish. Zach Gentry did not play good. Do you blame this on 23 days off?
23 days off, but look at the little things. The hustling on that play to stop a touchdown. Jacob Smith is a speedster. That's a touchdown. Okay, so they made little plays where I was impressed with them. They fought and they got the victory. Win, survive and advance.
Survive and advance, and guess what? They're going to take on the Rio Rancho Rams on Friday. We will talk about that one coming up next in 3 and Out. Hey, it's uSports Central on a Tuesday. Come on, Pat.